Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your relationship reading. I am going to do you a lover's spread today, and we're going to be looking at sort of what you may be bringing into this relationship and what they may be bringing into this relationship as well. If you are having problems at this time, perhaps connecting, perhaps resolving situations with the relationship that you are in, or maybe not understanding a person, or maybe not understanding yourself within this relationship. So the first card we're going to pull, thank you, Spirit, is a card representing you, yourself, my darling. Let's have a look to see where you are in relationship to this relationship. Thank you, Spirit. Just one card, please. Thank you. I'm using the Angel Wisdom or the Guardian Angel Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. One card, please. There we go. So we have the Five of Wands. So I'm feeling at this time, but there is also the Tower on the bottom of the deck as well. The Five of Wands is an energy of conflict. It is an energy of confusion as well. It is an energy of noticing that sometimes we see things in others that we recognize within ourselves, but perhaps we're not willing sometimes to look at why that is. And the Five of Wands is an opportunity for you, though. It is an opportunity for you to distance yourself from this relationship. I'm not talking physically distance or end the relationship, but emotionally distance yourself, because that's needed at this time for you to see what perhaps is triggering you. And if there is a repetition of that trigger, then you are bringing in unhealed hurts, trauma, energies from the past into this relationship as well. When we are in relationships, we are in a vibrational connection with them, call it like a contract. And within that space, there is both emotions, energy, emotion, feelings, love, hurt, all sorts, a whole variety of emotions at any one time that is being transferred through that vibrational connection. And that is information. So what do you think at this time is the information that you are giving another, and what are they giving you at this time? Because there is conflicts, and I feel that it is a situation where you are feeling you're not being heard and they are feeling they're not being heard. Anyway, let's move on and see, what are you, my darling, carrying from the past? Thank you, Spirit. So we have Three of Pentacles here. What I'm feeling is that you have, you've brought in from the past a certain understanding of what is important for you. You've brought from the past a feeling of yourself that you know certain aspects of yourself, you love certain aspects of yourself, but I feel that there is within you a sense of not recognizing in its entirety that you deserve, that you are of value, because this card is about doing what you love and being who you love, and recognition for yourself of who you are and the uniqueness of that. I feel that at times when you are on your own, you feel this. But when you are in this relationship, you lose sight of that. So you have within this space, and I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck now, the Three of Wands upside down. I feel like you feel you've lost some of your magic. You've lost some of that creative expression. You've lost that, maybe the mojo. Things just don't seem to be happening the way that they used to happen. So let's see, my darling, now what can you do to help yourself at this time? Thank you. Now you've got the King of Wands in reverse here. So what Spirit is saying with this, let me just show you this way around. So the King of Wands is about stepping up to the plate. It's about stepping up to the plate and expressing yourself in a way that you probably never have done before. You're feeling very demotivated at this time, and sometimes that can be a cue for us to start to take notice about what is bringing us down, maybe what we're choosing to ignore, what we're giving our attention to, where are our desires going at this time. And so they want you, Spirit wants you to look at the big picture of all of this with both passion and love and appreciation for yourself and for the other, and decide what is perhaps the sting in the tail for this, what is perhaps the big picture of this that you haven't seen before of this relationship, because it is something that I feel that with you losing with that Three of Pentacles and being on her own, I just want to show you that card. If I haven't, I do apologize. You're sort of chipping away at things at this time. You're chipping away, and you are perhaps wanting to create the most in your mind, because you have come in as the Three of Pentacles. You have achieved so much. You are recognized, you are loved, you do feel a certain deserving, but there seems to be a conflict within this relationship, which is not mirroring up here. It's not mirroring up to what you envisioned it to be. And you've sort of been chipping away at it, trying to work it out. But what Spirit wants you to do is to communicate that, to communicate perhaps with a sense of humor or humbleness, but to communicate your vision for this relationship that you're not doing, but to do it in a way that is not pulling on the other person, to say what this is bringing up in yourself, to be passionate about it, to express your feelings at this time, and and not to be sensitive to what perhaps the response might be from them, because I feel that you've lost this mojo. And this is being given to you, this relationship, for you to perhaps look at what is happening here and what it's trying to help you to chip away at and release aspects of yourself that you may not have seen before in other relationships. And relationships are given to us for the evolution of us, for us to learn and understand more about who we are in relation to other people, because we don't really have the foggiest about who we are. Everybody has a different perception of us, including us. And it's something that sometimes we become very, we form an image of ourselves based on what we've told ourselves and others have told us. And then we sort of look through life, we look at life with that image in mind, and we tend to sometimes do things, create scenarios where we are building a stronger and stronger image of that. But what about you, my darling? Underneath all of that beautiful facade, what about you? Is this a relationship that you truly desire, or is it something that is a repetition of the past? I'm very interested in this. So let's have a look. So let's see where they are, my darling. This is the representing the person that you are in a relationship with. So they are the Page of Pentacles here. So they are coming into this relationship with an energy of optimism, with an energy of transition, which is very interesting. They feel that they daydream about you. They do daydream about you, and they feel that there is a lot yet to be known about you. There's a lot more to know about you. There's a lot more than meets the eye at this time. They are protective of this relationship, but they are slightly, I think they're a bit nervous of you at times, is what I'm getting. They're a little bit nervous of you at this time. However, they are looking with this relationship for it to grow in a way that is organic and natural, with no rush to it as well. And they do see that this relationship has an opportunity for further expansion. Okay, so let's have a look at what they carry from the past. Thank you, Spirit. So, Four of Swords, healing, and the Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling is that they have gone through, I'll show you this Four of Swords. They have gone through their own battles. They have fought them, and they have walked away from them, and they have decided that in their life, the most important thing for them is peace, is quiet, is contentment, is not the big rush that maybe, maybe they're a little older in life now and they don't want to do the things that they used to do when they were younger. They're not looking for that sort of relationship. If I look at these cards, I'm seeing here both a library, a garden, and meditation. So I feel that there is a much slower energy to them. And perhaps this is what is causing this conflict within you, because you are very passionate and you want things to happen now, and you want this to maybe go to the next stage. You're wishing and desiring, and you're receiving almost a pushback from this person. However, feel your way around their energy. There is a gentleness there. There is a slow approach there. There is a nurturing energy to this person. They have gone through something where the energy of that healing is still around them. And so it's very important that you recognize that this relationship is there to help them release the last of what it is, the last vestiges, the last remnants of the hurts that they've been carrying. But they are in a very peaceful, dreamlike state about you. And they are nurturing this. They are protective, as I said, of this relationship, and they are nurturing it as well. So I think that's really lovely. How are they feeling about you? Thank you, Spirit. The Knight of Cups, my darling, the Knight of Cups has come out because they see you as the Nine of Pentacles. So despite what you may be feeling about yourself at this time, this is the image, the picture that you are giving to this person. One of independence, one of enjoying your life independent of them, enjoying your time alone, enjoying being creative, a very sort of successful, fun, somebody that people want to be around, person, somebody who seems to attract things into their life, both people and all forms of abundance. And what I'm feeling with this Knight of Cups is that they feel this, as I said, this sort of daydream about you, this sort of romance about you. And there is within them this willingness and wanting to be open-hearted with you, to be vulnerable, to be the man of, or the woman of your dreams. And they're coming with that. It's taken them a great deal of courage, but it's coming to them quite naturally. And I don't feel that they've been able to express their feelings the way that they have and are doing with you. So let's have a look to see what you can do, my darling, what steps you should take at this time. Thank you. And we've got the 10 of Cups. So this is the energy that you're giving to them. And it's a very loving energy, darling. And you are looking at it as the happy ever after relationship. And the 10 of Cups talks about emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness, emotional contentment, emotional peace. What Spirit wishes for you to do is to relax into the 10 of Cups now. So with the King of Wands in the reverse position, you're trying to affect a change, a movement forward, with a desire for things to move forward faster than nature is intending for this relationship. But actually, the energy of this relationship is all encompassing to be that which is your heart's desire, because you have manifested this in, and it is about getting the balance right. So I come back to this conflict that perhaps you yourself, and we all do this, my darling, are creating that conflict within you, because you're seeing, or you're reading into a situation where you're seeing somebody else as opposing what you desire, but they're not. They are just at a different pace to you. So if you are the hare, they are the tortoise. And when we wish to rush things through and not take things slowly and not meander through life, what we're doing is, in rushing, we're missing the opportunity to be present now, to be happy and at peace now. We're missing this relationship in this present moment, and that's all there is to life in this present moment. So there is no rush to this. This is somebody that you can trust. Their feelings are beautiful. They feel they feel an excitement, and this relationship is empowering them, but they have to take it at their pace. So what is the lesson for this relationship? Thank you. The lesson for this relationship is the Four of Cups. So the lesson for you, my darling, in this relationship is that you are too caught up in what is not happening with this relationship. Sorry about the light falling on me there. What is not happening in this relationship? What you're wishing to happen, it just doesn't seem to be happen. There is a slowness. This is the slow train, and you want to be on the fast train. And you not recognizing that this present moment, this present energy you're in with them is really magical. It's really beautiful if you allow it to be, because you're focusing on the 3 cups here, what you are not receiving, what you may have lost, what is not happening. But Spirit is right there, my darling. They're right there giving you this gorgeous cup. And this is the cup that's coming in with this Knight of Cups. Their love is there. You may not see it, but it's there. It's there, my darling. And with the apple tree here as well, what I'm receiving with this is that within the energy connection relationship that you two have, you have all the seeds for growth are already there. And so many of them have already fallen from the tree. You've already seen it. You've already witnessed it. But there is a despondency and almost a despair from you. But I want you to think about coming back to you maybe having such a finite attention to detail and such an intricate planning way about you, wanting things to be just so, and finding that there is a conflict at this time because it's not happening just the way you wish for it to happen. Spirit wishes for you just to let go and enjoy it for what it is, my darling. There doesn't need to be intricate planning that you need to make to affect a change. It's already happening for you. So enjoy it, because this is a beautiful, beautiful relationship. And perhaps this relationship is to teach you about letting go and enjoying the moment, not to have to plan and control it. So there we are. I trust and hope that that has helped those that have resonated with this reading. I look forward to doing another relationship reading for you next week. In the meantime, have a rest of a gorgeous day. Take care, my darlings. Bye-bye.